Alright, happy Friday, but as always, I'm going to give you guys a slow video because I think it's important to see. This sweet little guy came in to see me earlier this week. He is my Moon and Stars baby. I am absolutely obsessed with him. Now, he was born early. He came in to visit me just shy of 8 weeks old. He was such an amazing sleeper. I really worry about my NICU babies sometimes because sometimes they aren't good sleepers. It's truly a toss-up. I get some that come and they sleep hard as rocks because they're used to all the noise and they can just sleep through anything. They're used to being messed with. And then I get some that come in that are just so overly stimulated and tired of being messed with that every little thing wakes them up. This guy gave me a little bit of feedback, but once we fed him, he was so happy and he truly just sat down into any pose. He was so sweet. I did go in with this blue knitted PJ set. It does have little feet. I was a little worried when I laid it out before the session because I did not know exactly how big he would be when he came in. I know NICU babies are supposed to be small, but sometimes that's not always the case. But he was so tiny and so sweet. He was just such a good baby, and his parents were obsessed with him. And I love that. It makes me feel so good to be surrounded by all of that love in my studio. I even got one of those rolling freestanding TVs from Sam's. It was on clearance. Super excited about it. But I was also excited to be able to offer a TV to my clients to be able to watch in studio again. And I set it up for Dad. I explained to Dad, and he didn't watch it. He wanted to watch his beautiful baby, which made me so happy. I know that photos truly are not a favorite pastime of any dad, but I do get really excited when I have a dad that comes in that is excited to be there and wants to watch and is just in awe of their baby. And that is exactly what I got with this sweet dad. Now, I've gotten him dressed. You could see I was grabbing my little bracelet. I have one of those linked bracelet on, like a permanent bracelet, and it was getting really hot in the heater. And I did not like the way that was feeling on my arm. I did use my feet to move my stand there. But I do go ahead and get this sweet little boy on this baby web. Now, this prop is from Hello Little. They are hands down one of my favorite prop vendors. I bought this prop right when it came out. It is super versatile, but I pulled it specifically for this session because I knew that I could get him into this pose with his little leg down, and that would look really good on an elephant trunk, which is a composite that I knew I was going to do for my clients, and I knew that it would look really good on a dangling moon composite, both of which I bought off of Etsy, and I did pre-plan for those, so I knew where my light needed to be, but also because the prop itself is so cute with the fitted pajamas and the tiny pillow, I went ahead and got him down on that prop so that way I could get multiple images out of this one sweet set. I waited a while during this pose. So he was such a smiley baby, and I knew that if I waited enough, he would give me a smile, which he just did, and you could see me getting excited and shooting like crazy for it, and then showing parents because I was so excited. Catching a newborn smile is a fluke. It's not something that I can control. I feel really sad when parents were like, I was hoping we could catch a smile, or when the baby is playing possum with me. It stresses me out because I want to get the smile, but it's not a predictable behavior. Like, I can't just make it happen. But I did decide, because he was sleeping so good, to get him on his back in this baby web so it kind of turns more into a hammock. This baby web is so sweet because I can just truly lay baby right into it, and the little net in the bottom just really molds to baby, so I don't have to worry about baby being unsafe. Once I got him down in there, you can see he kind of started to stir a little bit, and I did do the downward rub in between his little eyebrows there on his forehead, and typically that encourages him to go back to sleep. I am still trying to tussle with making sure that his head is in the right spot so that way we get a good image and he's lit properly. You can see that I'm kind of holding those hands down and trying to get his feet into the baby web so that way I can get the type of image that I like. Honestly, it's cute either way. So I think as long as I got those hands down, I was okay here, which I did. So his hands are down. He's happy. He spit up a little bit, but I have a spit up rag on my little cart, which is parked right beside me because I drag it all around my studio. And once I felt like he was good to go, I went ahead and felt free to pick my camera up and go ahead and get some overhead shots of this sweet boy. You can see he's very relaxed. His hands are staying put, and he is just perfect. I'm so obsessed with this session, and there are already some pictures up on my past reel that I have with this little guy, and there are some on my profile. Hope y'all have a good Friday.